I am Rivka, and this
And
is Torny.
Torny, welcome.
This is our first new moon circle, and
Everyone in the
we
waiting room.
are so excited for today. Let's just begin by taking a deep breath in through our nose, filling up our lungs, letting a sigh out, coming into our bodies, and we're just going to begin with today's Of and Leo Woman Circle. And the reason just why we started this, me and Tornay, is that we both have a love for the stars and for the zodiacs and for the moon and its energy and the feminine energy and how much it brings. And we want to take time to really tap into that, tap into ourselves. And with Dancing Heart and with Roga, we can hopefully bring a little more calm, a little more love, a little more dance into our hearts. And another thing is to listen to your body. This is, we might tell you to wiggle your arms, we might tell you to scream or just being funny. And this is really about tapping in and doing what's right for you. So you don't have to do anything that we're asking of you. And it's just a suggestion. And we listen, we don't judge. We usually like to share, we like to say things. So we're just listening, we're not giving advice. We're just here to be, just to hold people. Um, Okay, amazing. And with that, we're going to take another deep breath in through our nose. Out through our mouth, we take a sip of water. Okay. So we're just going to go around and everyone just introduce themselves. So usually when I do these women's circles, I do them once a month. I ask everyone to put a crown on their head. So I actually bring a physical crown and it just lights up people's faces. So when I'm asking you, just imagine you're putting a crown on your head when you introduce yourself, or just put it on now and you'll have it for the rest of your life, please. Even better. So I'm just going to start. My name is Rivka Kadosh. And you're just saying your name and how you feel right now. And if you'd like, you can say your intention or you could write your intention in the comments. But we'll go through the intention, I think, more with Torny. So my name is Rivka. I am feeling really grateful and grounded and feeling also a little like nervous and excited. I know it feels the same in the body, so I'm still deciding which one it is. Maybe it's both. And my intention for today is to feel more in my body. I know that I could be very in my head, so I just want to just feel more centered, more aligned in my body. I'm gonna pass out to Tony, and then Tony, you could just say a name, and like we'll pass the mic. You just call the next person.
I will. I will just put my crown on.
Yes,
Hello,
please.
everyone. My name is Torny. I am the co-host here with Rivka today. I'm also the host of the Dancing Heart podcast. And today I am feeling super excited. I am feeling happy and joyful. And my intention for this workshop is to really tap more into my body, activate more of my heart frequency, and to like take up more space and be seen. And I'm really, really excited about that.
That was really beautiful, and that's what we're here for. This Leo energy, this of energy is fiery. It's like strong, and I can't wait to tap into it. But I'm going to say a blessing and I invite you all to just have in mind maybe somebody that you want to bring to the circle, maybe someone that you feel need to tap into their Leo energy, or just someone that you love, or someone dead or alive. Sometimes we bring the imahos, someone we bring, Baal Shem Tov, the rabbi, like someone that you really connect to, that you want to feel their energy while doing this practice, this workshop. So take a second, and just invite them. I'd like to say Sarah Rivka Racholea, Baal Shem Tov, the rabbi, Avram Avinu, and just a blessing for you all, for us. May we be able to just get 1% closer to our light, to our love, to ourselves, to God, and to others, and enjoy. If you don't have any other blessings, now is the time to fill that space. And we're going to take another deep breath in through the nose. Just grounding ourselves a little more. Smile. Out through the mouth. Beautiful. And I'm just going to jump right into the month of love. I'll give you a little intro. So I do these women's circles, like I said, with Roga, which is Rivka plus yoga, but Roga in Hebrew also means calmness. I really felt like this lack of calmness in my life. So I decided that community and meditation and yoga really helped me. So I wanted to bring that to others. And it's been a year and a half of amazing, amazing connections and work and spirituality. Um, but today we're actually going to be kind of combining the Dancing Heart podcast with Roga, where we are going to share about the energy of and Leo, and then go into a little bit of movement, and then end it off with a meditation. Um, and just a little bit of that process of why we do it like that is really to just let go of last month of Tammuz, of Cancer, let go of the energy. We don't need it anymore. It's very strong energy, and kind of be the vessel to allow it in, allow the Leo energy, the Of energy to enter us. It's such powerful energy and it's already in the air, but we have to allow it and be empty vessels to kind of let it in. So that's a little bit what we're going to be doing today. On that note, okay, of. So of actually means father. And it's so beautiful because in the Jewish calendar, of is a very hard month. There's a fast, there's a 9 days, there's a lot of like, a temple was destroyed. It's a really, really heavy month. But the of, and this is what I've learned about the month, is like Father, like Hashem is with us throughout this hard time. Hashem is with us even when we are fasting, even when we are in destruction. But my main theme for today was from broken to blessing, because another holiday that's in Av is Tu B'Av, which is the day of love, of connection, of unity. And there's also Menachem Av, which is like comfort. So, it's just a proof that like God sends the healing before the sickness. And it's just a reminder for us, like even if we have dark and heavy days, good days will come, good days are here. And crazy thing about the fast of is that when there's a lot of connections to redemption and this day. So like when Mashiach comes, when redemption's here, this day will actually turn into a holiday and a positive day. And it's just like a reminder again that like not everything has to stay heavy and broken, and we have so much potential to bring blessing. And that's what this month is really about. Well, Leo, I don't know if you know of any Leos, but they know how to take anything broken and turn it into something amazing and talented. And they're just such light people. So it makes sense that they're born in such a special month. So this is how I like to explain. This is what I learned from Sefer Yetziras, from my Rabbi Refson, that how the energy of the month kind of enters into us. So not even into this world, but into each and every one of us. So it usually starts off, and let me know if you guys are following. If you have any questions, I would love to expand. So it starts off with God, right? He's the creator, he's the one and only. And how God had created the world is through words, is through letters. Just a side point that I always like to share is that God created this world with letters, with words. He said, let there be light, and there was light. The only thing he did not was the neshama, the soul. He actually breathed it into Adam. He breathed it in. And just like to just pay attention to how powerful our breath is. Let's take a deep breath in here. I get so caught up with like the excitement of the information. Okay. So it starts off with God. He said, let there be this energy of the month, and he put it into a letter. So each month actually has a letter in the Jewish alphabet. So the letter of the month is Tet, which I find it very interesting because Torny actually pointed out that the Tet's kind of, what were we going to say? You said it was so cool.
It'll kind of look like Leo.
So basically, the Tet is the letter of the month, and my rabbi would say that the Tets, the like little Tets floating around in the month of Av. In this month, like spiritually, there's like Tets floating around, which that's like a little too Kabbalah for me, but I thought that was very interesting. Um,
It's like
it's like an
Leo.
upside down head, which I think is so fascinating, the connection. Um, and also a side note why I really felt like combining Leo and Of, like the zodiac, the Jewish zodiac, and like the secular one is it's one and it's all connected. That's the actual Leo timing of like I think it was July 15 um to August something. That's the month of. The zodiac signs go according to the Hebrew month, and it's very much centered around Judaism. So just very fascinating. So it goes from God to the letter Tet, and that kind of brings it into outer space, right? Or like, and then it goes into the month, which is Leo. I mean, sorry, the Mazal, the zodiac is actually one layer, and then the month above is another layer. So I believe that it goes from like the stars to kind of like our heavens. And then each month has a shevet, a tribe attached to it. There's 12 tribes, there's 12 months. And this month is Shimon, which actually means to hear. And you'll see why later. That's really interesting. And the body part. So now we're in the person, and then we get even deeper into the body part is the left kidney, which is really interesting because it's like a filter system, which I feel like this month really feels like going through the pain, going through the hardships, and filtering out into the good. And then the sense, we have way more than five senses, but our senses are how we really touch our souls. We listen to a song, we feel something, we give a hug. Like our senses is how we connect to our souls. So, and the sense of the month and how really the energy is entering into us. And like the final layer is hearing, which is interesting that Shimon also means to hear. Shema, Shimon. So, if you have any questions, please let me know. That is the order of how the energy kind of gets into our world. And there is so much that's tied into each one, the symbolism of each one. We're not going to get too much into it. Oh, and the fire of the month. That's our main thing. Like Leo is fire. The temple was destroyed with fire. But something very interesting about fire is also it builds. Fire also brings goodness. Fire warms us up. Fire creates a meal that literally warms our soul. Like so much of like you could take it and destruct, and you also could take it and to build. So with today, we're gonna kind of get out of the heaviness of the emotional of Cancer and bring it into the spotlight, to the sunlight, to the shining of Leo. Hearing, okay? We have two ears and one mouth because hearing is way more important than speaking, and I'm speaking to myself because I love to yap, if you can't tell. And this month, the temple was destroyed because of baseless hate, as we hear it like floating around this month, baseless hate, baseless hate. And what is like the bottom line of baseless hate? Like, what does that mean? And to me, it means not really understanding someone and getting to a point of not understanding them that you're able to hate them because you just can't understand their views. You can't understand where they're coming from, what they're thinking. It doesn't make sense to you. So a big theme of today's workshop is to try to see how we can understand another person. And we're going to get deeper into it, but just now you can think about it, and 20 will also bring it in of who's one person, and it can even be yourself, it can even be God. It doesn't have to be like a friend or a family. But one person that you're kind of in an argument, someone that you kind of feel jealous of, someone you feel that you have that like friction with, that fire with, and try to put yourself in their shoes. Where are they coming from? Why do they feel this way to speak to you this way? Why do they do the way they did? And really put yourself in their shoes. And once you do that, you have so much more compassion in your heart than trying to be in your own brain, trying to understand them. We all have different perspectives. So when you're able to put yourself in their shoes, it really brings so much more blessings and more love, which is what we need, which is why we're here. So, um, with that. And well, sorry, one more thing is that when you are able to hear them out, to really listen, not just hear them, but listen to them, which is a sense of this month, and listen to so much of what they are going through and where they're coming from, then that's when we're able to really have compassion. Because if we're just, sitting there with our arms closed and not listening, we can't really get much. And that's where the basis hate comes from. So I invite you to really think about that. So with that, I'm going to pass the mic on to Torny, where this is about the month of Av, the Jewish month. And also, if anyone has something to share about the month of Av after Torny, we're open to hearing.
Of course. Thank you so much, Rivka. I love this. So I'm gonna continue talking about Leo energy and what we have in store for this month. And Leo is the sun. Rivka mentioned is the father. The sun is the masculine energy. The Leo, you think about the lion in that's there. It's courageous. It's not afraid to go first. It's about leadership and how can we step into our leadership skills and just lead the way for others and also for ourselves. Like be the leader that you were born to be. And it's also about dropping into your heart and really trusting that the gift that you have is yours and that it's good enough. You are worthy of taking up space. You are worthy of being in the spotlight, to shine your light. And just like, even though, like, imagine looking at the lion, it just has this big, like, fur. And it's just like roaring from the top of the mountains. Like, that is kind of like the energy. Not like selfish energy, but it's like from a heart space energy. And it's about shining and giving light. And it's also about like when you give, you will also receive what you have been giving out. It's this exchange. And I also just want to mention that for this month and also for the upcoming year, we have a very like positive energy, as we also have the planet of Jupiter, which is the planet of luck, expansion, and growth, is going to be in Jupiter for the next year. And everything that Jupiter touches is just expanding. And imagining you with your gift, stepping into your heart-led leadership, your energy, your truth, and like allowing yourself to shine, like how much are you able then to receive from that energy, from that place? And this is just happening every 12 years. So we are very in this expansive portal right now. So I just want you to just have it in the back of your mind. It's not like super important. Of course, it's depending on where you have other placements also, but this is like the collective energy for the next year. It's a lot of opportunities coming. It can be a lot of you're stepping into doing something that you always dreamt about doing, and now it's the time that you can also be rewarded for taking that courage, being that leader, and shining your light. Even though you are scared, do it anyway. And so yes, this is the month of shining and like, you know, like turning up that fire. Like how can we like tune up the volume a little bit more and just have trust in ourselves, in God, and have faith that every step is leading you towards closer, to your purpose and to what you are meant to be doing. So yeah, if you have any questions about the Leo energy, or just you can put it in the chat. And it's also about love. This is another thing that I want to mention. Doing it from your heart also means doing it from a place of love. And dancing heart also, I just want to explain the name of the dancing heart because it's about joy. I believe that joy is the dance to your heart, and it's also the dance of your heart. The more that we step into our creativity, more into our joy, what makes your heart really excited and really dancing, that's how everything like opens up and expands also in your world and in our lives, like living our purpose and doing more of that joy. It's just gonna have this ripple effect of more joy and more light and more creation and fun in the world. Like that's where the dancing heart is coming from, the name. So yeah, thank you.
Wow. I already feel like fired up. Thank you, Torny. That was like such a good reminder. I feel like sometimes we forget that we even have dreams, we even have things we want to do. But I don't know if you know any Leos, they are very much like, this is who I am, and this is what I'm gonna do, and I believe in myself, and I'm a good, and they just shine light, and they're like doing what they need to do. There's no one stopping them to getting what they want, and that nice bag that they want, or like that place that they want, the job that they want. Like I know that they're very much like going after themselves and they believe in themselves, which is the kind of key to really stepping into your light. So I just wanted to also add to that that when we're able to listen to ourselves and also listen to others, what other people are telling you that your light is. And I also was talking when we're preparing, I was telling Torny, I was like, I feel like some people I can even think about that might that don't want to be in the spotlight. They don't want to be like on TV and in the spotlight. And I want to also clarify, like, it's not about the spotlight and being like a celebrity. It's really about your own spotlight. So if you are a writer or you are a caretaker or you are something and just stepping into that light, you don't have, into that spotlight of what you're meant to be doing. It's kind of like your own personal stage with like God and yourself. It doesn't have to be in front of people, just like disclaimer. And I also want to say that while a lot of people ask me how I got to Roga, how did this start? And it really started from me actually having the courage to listen to other people telling me like, wow, that meditation really moved me. That meditation really did something for me. And listening to that, because I did not believe in myself in the beginning. I was just having fun. I was just like, oh, this is kind of cool that like I could memorize this or whatever. But when I was able to listen to people and then dare to really listen, not just like listen and hear them, but like dare to listen and trust it and trust what they're saying and do something about it. That's how I was able to build Roga and be doing this. So if you don't know what your purpose is and what your light is and what your spotlight is, what are other people telling you that you're good at? What are other people like pointing out to you, putting a spotlight on you? Um, and then from that, you can really trust that and hopefully take that with you and be the lion of your own life and be the leader and the courageousness and the shining and such a strong month this month. And Leos I know also are very strong people. So um, beautiful, amazing. Um, with that, I think we could start our next movement of the day of this workshop. We're going to do some movements. I invite you to kind of, if you're not driving, find a seat and we'll be playing some music and doing some movement to kind of let go of last month. And I'm just going to stand up for this and step into the power of this month.
Yeah, this is
Are you
about
ready?
dropping into your bodies. You can stand or you can sit, whatever feels comfortable. Rivka, I'm gonna play some music. Rivka gonna lead you through the
So for this
first
first
song.
one, I'm just gonna move through some movements, some stretching, just that Torny could really take over the dancing. But I just want to open up our bodies. I don't know if we just woke up or kind of tight. We're gonna open up, just follow me on the camera, and then we will get into the dancing.
Okay, perfect.
We could just like, drop louder. Pulling out your neck. Other way. Shoulder. Other way. Pull out the wrist. Maybe you can move to the music a little bit, like let the music kind of move. Yeah. And shine. Ah, we put our hands behind your head. Be the light. Then receive people. Shine, shine. breath. I want the feet going up. Just move it. Like interlace, and just make it a little bit. Try to go with the music. Opening up. Opening up the body. Take another deep breath in here. One circle. Other way. Opening up. Opening up. I think we're done. Taking another deep breath in here. Feeling a little more loose, a little more open. Okay, amazing. Usually I do like touch your toes. Amazing. Thank you, Torny. Okay. Now that we just feel like I already feel more open and loose, and I feel like I could like smooth my body more.
Yeah, that was amazing, Rivka. Thank you. I hope you're ready to move a little bit more. I'm gonna guide you through 3 songs and just feel into your body. And we're gonna, just tap into your heart. You can close your eyes, just move the energies. Everything is stored in our bodies. So we're gonna first focus on letting go of everything that we took up on in the month of Cancer. And let's start the song. All right, so I want you to stand up. If you want to sit, that's also fine. Just listen to your body. Just move. Start moving your body. You can do like small movements. I want you to just shake it off. Focusing on shaking off the energy, the past month, and giving yourself the permission to let it go. The heavy emotions, all the limiting beliefs that you might have stored in your body, either are in your shoulders, in your legs, in your fingertips. Maybe you feel it in the back, that you have some heavy emotions that have been stored in your back. You can take some big circles on your hips. tend to store a lot of emotions in our hips, in that area, where you can tap it, you can shake it. And often there's some emotions about not feeling good enough. Give yourself permission to let that go. Shake, get tap. Loosen up a little bit. Thinking about a pattern. Maybe it's a pattern of people pleasing. Maybe it's a pattern of not feeling good enough, not taking the chance. Like, shake it off. Notice where this is stored in your body and just move it. Move that body part. It's your feet, maybe, it's your hands. Yes. You can relax. Relax a little bit. I think that we got the fire a little bit, like you're feeling warm and nice in your body now. So we're gonna move on to the next song. And in this song, I really want you to focus on the star within you. Everyone has a star within them. And if it's 1 month that we can embody this star, like the Leo season, the Leo energy is here to like shine very bright, take up space. And I want you to imagine, Rivka was talking about being on stage and being in the spotlight. It's not per se being more online or in front of the camera. It's just being more of who you came here to be. So this song, I want you to focus on taking up the space and focusing on the intention, like bring out an intention of what is the quality that you want to bring out more that you have within your heart. Imagine the sunshine, put that sunshine within your heart, and like where do you want to shine the light? Let's go. And as I like to imagine myself being on the red carpet. Maybe I want to do the posing. Maybe I want to take up the space with my hands. Maybe I want to walk like I'm walking on the red carpet. Maybe that you are one in a million. Allow your inner child to just be happy, dance, and be joyful.
שיחות עם אלוהים, לחגוג את החיים, להתרגש בגשם הראשון כמו ילד, עד כל מיני צבעים, חיבור של אחד למיליון, אחד למיליון.
And allow yourself to go crazy. We want to put all of your bed, chair.
אני רואה את האמת שלך זורחת כאן בחדר, נכנסת דרך חלונות סגורים, גם אני אחת כזאת, תראה האש שלי בוערת, אחרי הכל אנחנו קצת דומים, וכשאתה שומע את הקול שלי נוגע, קורא לך לבוא להתקרב, הבטחת שנקשיב רק ללב. שיחות עם אלוהים, לחגוג את החיים, להתרגש בגשם הראשון כמו ילד, בקשת של צבעים, חיבור של אחד למיליון, אחד למיליון.
And notice how your energy is shifting.
אחד שלך בעולם שלי, כל החלומות אותו דבר, תביני.
בעולם שלך, בעולם שלי, כל החלומות אותו דבר, שיחות עם אלוהים.
להתרגש בגשם הראשון,
כמו ילד,
את כל מיני צבעים,
חיבור של אחד למיליון, אחד למיליון.
אחד למיליון.
To finish out with a pose in life. Yes, this is your red carpet. Loving the poses. You are such stars. Amazing. Okay, so take a deep breath. I know that your heart might be pumping right now with a lot of energy, like you're feeling the fire from within. The cells are activated, our energies are activated, our hearts are dancing. And we're going
I love that.
to do, thank you, Rivka.
Wow, I feel ready to dance more.
So much
That was
fun.
so good.
So much fun. So we're going to slow down with a third song. And I want you to focus on imagining your vessel is completely empty. And because if we are still holding on to old energies, to old belief system that like your hands are closed, like how can you receive? So we're gonna focus on emptying your vessel and that it's safe to receive, because sometimes our nervous systems is telling us that no, we are like doing this to receiving. So I want you to focus on opening up your heart, opening up your body, emptying the energies out so we can receive more of the energy of the month and taking up more space. So yeah. Just really embrace the song.
בין קודש לחול אני חי, עם האמת שמשתוללת בי, עם אלף הרגלים, עם כל צלקת שעל פניי. אני יוצא שוב לפזר את המילים, בין המציאות לשיגעון הכל חוזר אליי, שם במקום ממנו באתי אין שלום, והמסע הזה כבד וקצת גדול עליי, אני צריך לגדול מזה ודי, לגדול מזה ודי. סופר ימיו, צעקות בושה בכל העיר, דור רוצה תשובה עכשיו, צדקי ולא חייב, בגוף עייף מכישלונות, בלב שבור לחתיכות, נחכה לך שתקבל פנינו, קראנו בלילות ועוד נצעק ברחובות, רחם עלינו אבא הושיענו, הושיענו. שבור לחתיכות, מחכה לך שתקבל פנינו.
Thinking about what you want to receive.
לך קראנו בלילות, ועוד נצעק ברחובות, רחם עלינו אבא הושיענו, הושיענו.
can end with hugging yourself, like giving yourself a big hug. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Just lowering your shoulders. Just noticing how your body is feeling, how your heart is feeling. Do you feel that you are ready to receive, to be the light, to be on stage, and to really activate more of that Leo energy within you? I'm sure you have felt something during these songs. All right.
Wow.
I love that. If someone wants to share something, you are more than welcome to share in the chat or unmute yourself. I'm for sure feeling just more like, I felt the energy shift really, my heart is more like fiery. I feel it's even expanded. It's even bigger than before.
Mm. Wow. I love the part when you ask like, what do you even want to receive? I feel like I'm like, oh, okay, I'm ready to receive. Like, what does that mean? Like, what do you actually do? What do you want to receive? And it's actually kind of like a hard question, I think, from like being a lifelong like people pleaser. It's like, what do I actually want, you know? And wow, thank you. And wow, dancing, I just feel so much happier, period. Like I just feel so happy right now. Wow,
It's
thank you.
more than just dancing. For me, dancing it's about activating. It's activating the energy, it's activating your cells, it's even activating your heart and it's allowing yourself to be more, giving yourself the permission to be more of who you are. It doesn't matter how it
Thank you,
looks like.
space.
The most important is like, how does it feel like for you? How does it feel like to take your hands up, to just move your body in certain ways maybe you haven't moved in a long time, and seeing yourself as the star that you are. It's
Wow.
really
And
nice.
also like seeing myself on stage, walking the red carpet, felt fun. That was like really like I feel like we're so busy like trying to like survive or trying to just do what we need to do that we like forget that we actually have dreams and things and purposes, you know, to step into. And that was a really, really good reminder. Wow. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like I don't have as much tension, you know. I feel so much more lucid. And it's crazy, like it's free to just get up, put music on and dance. It's free, it's there, it's so easy, but like I don't do it. I wish I danced more. I mean, I feel like I dance more than a lot of people. I'm definitely a lot like very dancey, but not as like I feel like if I start my day with this, wow, what a different day. Let alone starting the month. You know, starting the month with this is really just a good
I
transition to
have
like more lighter.
I know. I have my own joy list, my playlist, and I call it my joy list. And I put it on every time that I want to hear a song that just put me in the mood and put me in the energy. I just choose any of my joy list song, and I'm like straight there. It takes
I
like
need
2 3 minutes, and that's a
I need to get on
recommendation.
this list.
Yeah,
Please send it to me when you get a
I
chance.
will. I will share it with.
So guys, Torny's music, I just want to say Torny is not Jewish, but she has the best Jewish music. Like she actually introduced me to some of these songs I'd never heard of before, and I love them. You should be a DJ. Like I'm amazed. I love it. Okay,
Thank you
so
so
good.
much, Rivka.
And wow, I feel it's so funny. I actually like I don't want to say like I feel a full shift. I feel just like a little lighter. There's still like fear, you know, like actually like thinking about doing the things I need to do to get to what I believe I'm here for is like still kind of scary. So, but I definitely feel more like less closed about it. I feel like definitely more open and like more ready to kind of get deeper into it.
Yeah, we are just
Okay.
building the muscles. We're building the muscles, the
I love that.
spotlight muscles.
So good.
Yeah.
The spotlight muscles. Yeah, I feel like when you're so good at being like the side character of your life, you know, you're so good at um, being the zebra or the giraffe, you know, like it takes it takes time to actually get to like the lion, and to be the main character and to be the leader and to take courage and to going after your prey, going after what you want and having patience. I don't know if you see lions in like Natural Geographics, but like they sit there and they wait for the right time. So maybe, this is like we waited and now it's time to pounce and to go after your light, your own personal light. I heard this beautiful thing about like redemption and Mashiach, and it's like God put a piece of himself in each of us, and if we all kind of highlight that piece and kind of come together, then that's kind of when there will be like peace. And I feel like we're really doing that these days. Everyone's into like meditation and yoga and self-work and inner child MDR, like all these things now to really tap into like why are we here? What is that piece of God that's within us that wants to shine? Okay. Thank you so much, Torny. That was impactful. We're going to jump into the meditation. So I invite you to find a comfortable seat and maybe lay down, maybe sit down. We're going to kind of wrap it all up. So now we just let go of the last month's energy, and now we're going to bring in the new energy into our spherot, into our bodies. And how I like to do that is again placing that crown on your head. And this crown is always there. It's talked about in many, many Kabbalistic teachings. Is like there's a crown, we have a crown, and the light of God is always entering from that crown. It's kind of like a portal or some kind that allows the energy of Hashem, the energy of the month, to enter in. And sometimes we get it blocked, sometimes it's not always open, but we're going to do our best today to kind of open it up and invite the Tet and Shimon and the left kidney and the hearing and really tap into Leo, into Av, into courage, into our light. So with that, we're going to take a deep breath into the nose, hold it, and let us sigh out. Out through the mouth, letting go, sinking a little deeper into our bodies. And we're going to take another deep breath into the nose, hold it, and let it all out. Calming song. I actually forgot that. I feel like meditation can go either ways, but I think music is the way to the soul. And maybe I'll end off with my song. Let's see how it feels. But I believe that music is the way to the soul. It's, David HaMelech. We hear a song that hits and it just, you have no words for it. So I feel like the song could also help us guide us into a more zen, a more calm state. But until that, we're going to take another deep breath in. Maybe put a hand on your chest, inviting in the light, the love, the Leo. Letting go of the Cancer, the Tammuz, the emotional cancers are a very emotional month. And I thought it was so fascinating how like the months are lined up. That it went from like Gemini, that was very like energetic and like moving, talking, doing, and then it kind of went down into, or even higher into Cancer, into emotional, really introspective, really, intuitive. And then we went to, and now we're going into Leo. So it's good to feel your feelings, have the time, have the space to feel your feelings, but then you also have to come out and take that pain, take that brokenness that you're feeling and go and shine and be a blessing and don't get stuck there. You want to take off the Leo so we can really, take off the Cancer to really get into the next month. And I'm sure the next month is leading even to greater places. Okay, just get 1% more comfortable. So we're going to begin by taking a deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth. And we're going to go, and we're going to relax from the toes up and then bring in the energy from the head to the toes. So relaxing our toes, feeling our toes, bringing all our attention to our feet. And just think about one thing that your feet has done for you. that you could be grateful for, and bring some compassion and love to our feet. Some understanding. Think about put yourself in your own feet's shoes and what it's been through and how much it's really done for you. And just sending it love and gratitude and relaxation. Moving up to the thighs, to the calves, the legs. Really allowing your feet to feel light. Allowing your feet to feel loose like melted wax. Let's take a deep breath all the way down to our toes. Filling up our legs with air. And allowing ourselves to sink deeper into our bodies. Something so cool when I go to a swimming pool and I fill up my body with air. Not always my feet kind of lift up to the surface, but when I actually intentionally send my breath to my feet lift up. So when I say send your breath to your feet, it really, really working. So let's bring some love and gratitude to our legs, our knees, maybe give it a massage. So saying thank you to our amazing bodies that can walk, that can move. Gratitude is the attitude. When we have gratitude, that's a vessel for blessing. I invite you to really bring that feet to feel loose. Moving up to our hips. Letting go of any tension, any tightness, any emotions that's stuck in our hips. Allow them to leave right now. Give them permission. Taking a deep breath into the nose. Sending it to your hips. Letting it all go. Moving to our stomachs. Allowing it to feel loose, letting go. And allowing it to feel open. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Filling up our lungs and our hearts with love and courage. Letting it all go. Just paying attention to our bodies. Giving it the attention it deserves, that it craves. Maybe filling up our breath to any brokenness that we feel. Letting our breath go into those places. We can make it just a little lower, Torny. Sorry. Just want to kind of go even deeper. Thank you so much. Filling our arms up with air. Breathing in through our nose. Sending it down to our tips, our fingertips. Dropping those shoulders, sinking deeper into your chair, feeling your legs on the floor or just feeling the surface beneath you, getting a little deeper into our inner worlds. It's so important to tap in. If you really want to listen, if you really want to know what's going on, it needs to be still and quiet. Moving to our beautiful heads, our minds, our eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Feeling our whole body just 1% more calm, more Roga. Saying thank you to our minds, our hearts, for working for us without us even asking, for doing so much for us. Maybe put a smile on your face, thinking about all the beautiful things that our body has done to create beautiful things in this world. And just filling up like the sun, shining bright, filling up any spaces that we feel needs a little more attention, any pain, any tightness, allowing the light of Leo, the fire of to really fill up any spaces in our bodies that feel like doesn't feel whole, and know that your light can really have the power to shift it into a blessing, to shift that space into a blessing. And now with the crown of our heads, I want you to imagine that you are in Jerusalem, where this month is all about. And you're in a beautiful field in the hills of Jerusalem. Just picture yourself. I always say that the mind doesn't know the body doesn't know the difference between the reality and imagination. And we're going to use our imagination now to really bring our bodies into a more calmer state and creating a safe space in our mind, because we're so good and easy to think about all the bad things that could happen and what if this, what if that, and we're going to take that out, throw it out the window, and we're going to go into a good space in our mind and be the creator of our thoughts and create a good space for our field. And I want you to invite with the crown of your head, on your head, invite the light, the courage, the love, the belief in themselves, the trust in themselves, and Hashem's and God's beautiful light, God's infinite, divine, holy light in through your crown of your head, entering it, filling up your mind, your arms, your chest, your stomach, your legs, flowing in through your body, like pouring endlessly with shefa, with abundance, flowing from the top of your head all the way down to your toes, filling you up with so much love. And I want you in this stillness to think about, to listen to yourself and ask, what is my spotlight? What is my soul wanting to shine? What does my soul want to do on this earth? What is my personal place that I can take my Leo energy? We all have Leo energy within us, not just in this month. And how can I really use it to spotlight my purpose? So it's either asking what is my soul want, or you're asking, what do I need to do to let that wanting come to light, that desire to come to light? Let's take a moment. See what comes up. Just listen to your body, listen to your soul. It knows what it wants. Maybe it just wants pleasure. Maybe it wants rest. Sometimes it doesn't have to be a whole big thing like write a book, make a movie. It could just be simple. I just want rest. I just want nutritious food. I want to read a book. What does your soul want in order for it to love? What's one step? Imagine yourself taking one step in that direction. What's one tiny, tiny, tiny step that you can take in that direction? And feel your body doing it. Feel yourself walking or creating that thing, calling that person, reaching out, whatever it is. Taking a deep breath in here, really internalizing this. Letting go of any negative thoughts that might be coming up. I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy for this. If it already came up for you, then you're already worthy. If you had an idea in your head about something, that's all you need to believe in yourself, because that's divine message for you to do. Step into that light. Beautiful. You're doing a great job. Dropping those shoulders. Maybe smiling because maybe you already accomplished in your mind's eye. It always starts in the thought. Everything in this world started with the thought first. So allow it to be planted in your mind, and then smile, because with God's help, with the support around you, help with your own belief in yourself, you've already achieved that thing. And maybe that thing is just sitting still. I invite you to place your hands on your heart, feeling your warm hands on your chest, and feeling your own magic, feeling your own sparkle. And you think about what people say that your sparkle is. and allowing it to enter your own heart and bring your own magic to yourself. And the magic and the gift that your God gave you to be your own puzzle piece in this world. Feeling that warm and that light. And I'm going to take a little turn, and I want you to think, I invite you to think about a person or God or yourself that you may not get along with right now, or a piece of you, or someone you may have had an argument with. You couldn't see where they were coming from, and you just were very stuck in the emotional part of the situation. You got stuck in the emotion of how I felt, and the anger that I felt, or the sadness that I felt. And feel the feeling. It might feel really hard. You can do it, and I'm here to support you. Feel what that felt like to argue with them, to not agree, to bring a little bit of hatred in that situation. How could you? Why could you? You did this. You made me feel. And now I want you to imagine yourself putting yourself in their shoes. Why would they say something like that? Why would they do that? Why would they show you that? And if it's for yourself, like, why would I do something like that? And for example, let's say you're mad at yourself for, not eating breakfast. I know that happens. And then you're so mad, you're like, oh, why can't I just make myself breakfast? I'm always running late. I'm always doing this. And think, wow, I woke up today. First of all, just gratitude, but then also thinking like about yourself, like maybe I had a hard day last night. Maybe waking up is hard for me. This is hard. Having some compassion for that person that wasn't able to kind of meet your expectations, and putting yourself in the shoes and having compassion. Maybe giving them a big hug. Maybe giving them a little bit of love. Maybe they're having a hard time going through something. And even if they're not, maybe try to see their intentions and see that they really want the best. Maybe they have good intentions. They're a good person. I heard this thing that said, hate the sin, not the sinner. And I really think that the more we are able to have baseless love, the more we will have love for ourselves, the better we're able to reach our purpose, to reach our light. And not reach, just to step into it. Let's take another deep breath in through the nose, inviting that love all the way down to our toes. Letting go. Maybe putting our hands on our lap, palm facing up, and say, I am ready to receive. I am breaking down walls so that I could have more light. I am breaking down walls to have more light. I am a leader. I am a leader. I am courageous. I am courageous. I am a lion. I have a lion within me that just wants to roar and wants to lead and wants to step into my own light. I'm grateful for my feelings, and they are my compass. I am grateful for my feelings, and they are my compass. I nurture my soul. I nurture my light. And remember, you're in those fields of Jerusalem, skipping, calm, confident that you are being guided and supported by God to do your work in this world. You're confident, you're secure, you're happy, skipping in the hills of Jerusalem, singing and dancing, knowing that your Father, in the month of Av, your Father, your King, your everything, the reason you're breathing, knowing that God is with you, protecting you. He's made you come this far, but not just to come this far, but to really shine your light, shine your love, to be a giver, to be a receiver. Take another deep breath in here, slowly. Sinking deeper into our beautiful world that we created in our minds. And with that, I want to sing a song that I wrote while I felt kind of hopeless one night in living in Israel. And I felt like God wasn't with me and feel him and see him. And then I did a little bit of practicing what I preach and realized that if I'm breathing right now, then I have a reason. And if I'm breathing right now, then God's with me because I need him to breathe. The song goes like this. Oh, Elohim, I'm crying out to you. Just me and my truth, and oh, Elohim, this pain in my chest, it doesn't let me rest, and I know that I can turn to you, 'cause no one knows me like you do, and I I know that you're right here with me, 'cause you're my soul's eternity. Oh, 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 oh. Even if I can't see you, hear you, or feel you, I know that you're within me if I'm breathing. Even if I can't see you, hear you, or feel you, I know that you see me. Yes, I know that you hear me. God, I know that you're with me if I'm breathing. Mm. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And that's just your reminder that God is wanting you and giving you permission to step into your Leo, to step into your fire, to step into your love. In the month above, we have the hardest day, which the temples are destroyed, but we also have the most loving day, which is Tu B'Av, that's coming up next week. And it's just like a reminder that God sends the healing before the sickness, and that there is so much love after the pain and brokenness. And with that, I invite you to slowly blink your eyes open. Give yourself another big hug for showing up, for tapping in, for feeling a little more calm, a little more pleasure, a little more light. And this has been Roga with Rivka, aka Rivka plus Yoga. And I hope and I bless you all that this should be a butterfly effect to so much more calmness and love and beauty in your life. Thank you.